Okay, folks, so here we are again. I've got my generator. Today, I've got it on a dolly. I had to move it out of my shed. I brought it over here. I am getting actually tired of these handles and pulling it and trying to get it out of there for oil changes, for maintenance, for whatever, and trying to just move it around. So finally, what I've decided to do is, as you can see, this thing has the little feet right there, right? I want to take those off. So what I've decided to do, based on some other videos that I've seen on YouTube, I've decided to take these feet off and put castors on it. So I'll leave the back wheels on just like they are, and then I'll put these castors on that swivel and have brakes, so I can freely move it around in my garage, in my shed, and just whatever. And even if I want to move it somewhere out of the way temporarily, it's easy to do, and I don't have to contend with these silly handles that I'm getting sick and tired of, lifting each time and then dropping it back down. So basically what I've got is I've got this set up here, and so this is the one side. I just wanted to pull this off and show it to you. It's basically screwed in, you know, it's got a screw and a nut there, and it's very simple to take it off. Didn't take long. So that's when you take it off. And then what I did is I went and bought castors from Harbor Freight. These were $5 roughly each one, I think $5.25 a piece. I bought 4 of them just in case I decided to do the back, but I've decided against that. I'm gonna try it first with the original 2 wheels and just use 2. And then what I did is I stopped at Home Depot and picked up the screws, or the bolts. These are the lock washers. I've got 2 sizes of washers for the front side as well as the back side where the bolt goes on, and then 8 bolts. Each one of these castors has a hole right here. And one thing to note is on these bolts, I got the ones that have the square fitting on it. And so what that does is it fits perfect in that hole, and then as you tighten it, it doesn't spin. And the other reason why I bought these is because when you put it into this hole and it fits flush, it allows the swivel. It doesn't protrude or get in the way. So that's one thing that you have to be cognizant of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these installed, and I'll show you what they look like once they're done. Okay, so I've got the castors put on. They're hard to see. They're down here. They've got little brakes on them. They're kind of hard, but if you reach down, you can actually hit the brakes and keep it from moving. But let me tell you how good this actually works. And I suggest anybody who has a Duramax or similar generator to go ahead and do this. I mean, you guys that have generators, you know how hard it is to move this thing around. I'm going to show you here. Look at this. Look at this. This is a 200 something pound generator, and it's just rolling along perfectly. I mean, there's absolutely nothing that I need to do to it to get it to move. Now I can just grab it from right here and just pull it, and look at that. I mean, it's butter smooth. So I suggest you go ahead and do it. I didn't use all 4 castors. I left the back wheels on, which to me right now looks like it's going to work out perfect. And there's already some holes that are pre-drilled, so really not much to it. If you pick up these 3-inch castors from Harbor Freight and put them on, it's beautiful. That back bolt over here in this corner on the other side is very hard to get a hold of unless you remove the battery, so just be forewarned. What I did was I used my dolly and elevated it up a few inches so I could get underneath it. So if you're doing this while it's sitting on the ground, it's going to be a little bit harder. But that's basically all there is to it. Good luck. Like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you thought that there's anything that's wrong with this. But for right now, it looks like this is going to work out. Thanks.